Equivalent fractions are fractions that are equal. Equivalent means equal. In this activity, you need to turn one fraction into an equivalent fraction with a different denominator. In this case, we count the increments on the number line to find out that it is probably tenths, or maybe eighths. Let's have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're talking about something that's divided up into tenths. Okay? We don't count 0, of course, so just count everything along from the first line up to the 1. So there's 10 of them, and it asks you to show 1 out of 2. Well, 1 out of 2, if that's out of 10, is the same as 5 out of 10. Hopefully you can see that half is the same as 5 out of 10, which is there, okay? And it's halfway along the line. It's quite an easy one to start with, okay? Some of them get a little harder. Let's get on to some of those. This one, the number line is divided up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eighths. So there's 8 eighths. Well, half of the eighths will be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 eighths. Okay, again, quite easy because we know our halves. Another halves one, another eighths one I can see, so it's going to be halfway there. Okay, let's get some harder ones hopefully. Here we have 6 tenths. So in this case, the number line is divided up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's divided up into fifths. Okay, so if we've got 6 tenths, we need to think how many fifths is that? Well, fifths are half of tenths, aren't they? 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we need to divide 6 by 2 as well. Remember, to make an equivalent fraction, whatever we do to the bottom number, we do to the top number. So to turn tenths into fifths, we divide by 2. So to turn 6 into 3, we divide it by 2. Divide by 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3 fifths is the same as 6 tenths. And you can see that because both numbers are doubled, aren't they? 3 doubles to 6 and 5 doubles to 10. Let's do another one. Now we have fifths at the top, so I'm hoping we've got tenths on our number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's very easy to turn fifths into tenths. To turn 5 into 10, we have to times it by 2. So to turn fifths into these tenths, we times it by 2. And if we times it by 2 on the bottom, we also have to times it by 2 on the top. So 2 times 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, in equivalent fractions, whatever you do to the bottom number to turn it into the number line, you do the same thing to the top number. One more. 8 on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. To turn 8 into 4, you divide by 2. So if you turn 8 into 4 by dividing by 2, then you've got to divide the top number by 2 as well. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course you can see that 8 eighths is going to be the same as 4 fourths, or the same as 1 whole. Okay? That is how equivalent fractions work.